Hey guys, what's going on? It's EK here, and welcome back to the Black Ops 2 video. Today, I got a gameplay for you guys on the map Cove. I'm using the Vector with the Suppressor and Fast Mags. I also have the Orbital VSAT, the EMP, and the Dogs for my score streaks. And in this gameplay, I actually do go 30-4-1, and I actually do better than the entire enemy team does as a full team. They only get about 33 kills, if I'm not mistaken. So, it was kind of good knowing that I did as good as the enemy team did as a full team. But anyways, I want to get onto the topic of this video. I want to talk about the Call of Duty multiplayer, and like when I mean multiplayer, I mean the maps and the multiplayer itself. So personally, I prefer Infinity Ward. I don't know why, but I like the way that their guns work in all their games. I mean, I know that in Modern Warfare 3 we had the obvious one-man army and all the other stuff where you could just commando lunge around a corner at someone or whatever, but if you took all that out, if you took out the one-man army and the commando, I think the game would have been a lot better because just the guns themselves, they all work perfectly fine. You didn't really have an overpowered gun if you just had a stopping power or didn't have it on it, because in that game all the guns are the same damage. I mean, the rocket launchers and all that stuff, obviously you had what was that, Danger Close, I think the perk was. It wasn't like, if you took that out, you pretty much would have had just like complete gunfights, and it would have been a lot more fun. You wouldn't have to worry about someone just noob tubing you across the map. But when it comes down to the map designs in Infinity Ward games, I personally don't like the map designs. I prefer the Treyarch maps because I don't know why, but the Treyarch games, they just have these great map designs that I wouldn't say they're perfect, but I do prefer them because they put a lot more detail into their maps. They have a lot of great ideas when it comes down to it. Like for this new DLC that came out, they had Rush, the paintball map. That was a great thought. I really liked it. I like how they have the little paintball arena, and then you have the little walk area to the way right side of the map where you can just walk up there and look down a long hallway. I thought that was pretty neat too. But like the map Cove right here, map Detour, they were both really good ideas, but personally they aren't the best maps to play on because I think Detour is a little too small, or a little like too enclosed for each gunfight you have to go into. So it's basically preferred to either shotguns or SMGs on those maps where you can't really use all of them. But something like this map, I mean, people say that assault rifles are best on it, but I prefer the SMGs. But anyways, when it comes to Treyarch multiplayer, I don't do that well in them for some reason. I actually do a lot better than the Infinity Ward, like I said. But the Treyarch games, like I said, their maps are great, but the multiplayer, just the guns, they don't work as well on my hands as I want them to. They don't kill people when I hope for them to. I mostly have to rely on my kill streaks, which I don't like doing because I prefer my gun skill. I prefer actually having to shoot someone and get a kill with my gun over actually just like letting my swarm, my dogs, go do the kills for me or something along those lines. Because in Modern Warfare 3, they had the specialist kill streaks, and I love that. I love being able to just run around, use my gun to kill everyone, not to worry about using a single kill streak. I could just run around, shoot somebody, and know they die, and just instantly reload my gun again, and just not have to worry about someone either A, outplaying you with a sniper, or someone using a VTOL warship just to take me down and get another VTOL warship just from using that one. I don't think it's that much fun using your streaks all the time, which is why I rarely use high streaks. That's why I only use orbital VSATs, UAVs, hunter killers, lightning strikes, if anything. I only use the dogs and the swarms every now and then just to have a little fun to see how well of a gameplay I could get, or if I just can do well by getting some kind of good video like that, or just a game. But the Treyarch games, they're really good. I like Treyarch and Infinity Ward both, but Infinity Ward is just a little more appealing to me with their multiplayer. But their map designs, they should, if I could say anything, I would say work on their maps, make them a little more appealing, make sure the DLC is just as good as the default maps that come out with the game. But with Ghost coming out, the Ghost map that was it's like Free Fall or something, looks really cool. It's a great idea of you're playing on a falling skyscraper. I thought that was a great idea, and hopefully it works just as well. And there's my death. I got killed by a sniper I didn't know. I was kind of mad, but I didn't worry. I got a Relentless, and getting a Relentless to me is just about as getting like a Bloodthirsty to some people who don't do as well in the game. But anyways, we're coming up to the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I try to keep it as interesting as I could. I don't really have much else to say, but that I prefer Infinity Ward over Treyarch. I'm not saying Infinity Ward's better. I'm just saying that my personal preference is Infinity Ward out of the two of them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll try to get back to you guys soon.